Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and I am here with my brother. If you want to see how Merfolk is played both in Simic and Mono Blue, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsors, first with the ManaBase.com, and with content ranging from MTG Arena Standard to Commander to Cube to Kitchen Tabletop. The ManaBase.com is your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And the Magic Mastermind. The Magic Mastermind has pros to help coach you to achieve your MTG dreams. If you are ready to take your game to the next level, you're going to want to check out the Magic Mastermind. We won the die roll, and it's reflecting in our results. We won a lot of die rolls. And this hand's great. Not going to complain. It's a beautiful hand to see. Better hand to play. Yeah. Finally, I have something Tron I can keep.
In 3, 2.
I don't know if I want to be up against Tron here. No. Blood Crypt.
Probably Dredge, Hogaak. Don't give it to him, he needs cards.
I guess I can dump this Rajiri. I don't want to, but there's no guarantee we get to that third land. I can pump up Benthic Biomancer, and I sort of do want an early clock. If this is Mardu Pyromancer, I am not thrilled with that move, but I guess I do it anyway.
Double blue pain land.
I can attack for 5, or I can attack for 6. If I play Master of the Pearl Trident here, I'd only attack for 5, but if I play Mutavault Biomancer, level up the Biomancer, I can attack for 6 next turn. Okay, we'll do that instead. We're gonna, I'm not playing Master of the Pearl Trident because I can play him over with Ether Vial Mana. So effectively, I'm playing Mutavault like my creature for the turn. If I don't play Mutavault now, then it's slower by next turn. What is this? Okay, it's Hogaak. So I think we're in very good shape here. And they don't have any green mana. And they didn't even put anything in the graveyard, so they were dependent on that Faithless Looting. So we're going to play this.
Good stuff. Good.
No, it's actually bad. The only thing it can counter is a...
Faithless Looting.
Faithless Looting. We've already countered it. We're going to need another one. I think we're just going to try to race this Hogaak deck. That's not a bad draw.
It's your one-of.
It's my one-of. It's the free of. So usually I'm on defense until I can counterattack against Hogaak, but in this case...
Their crap can't block anyway.
Yeah, nothing can block. Looks like we're in the driver's seat, not them. And we are threatening... No, we're not threatening lethal next turn because I can't pay for Fairy Conclave. And attack with Mutavault at the same time, but we're in very good shape. If we top deck a Lord, I can crack the Waterlogged Grove next turn, dig for a Lord. All those things win.
There's no way you can get Hogaak out.
No.
Not this turn.
Not even close. Yeah, we just won instantly. That was easy.
Fuck you.
There's one thing I can say about Merfolk is it looks like it has a very good Hogaak matchup, at least for under the new iteration of Hogaak. So what do we want? We want Grafdigger's Cage. We want Echoing Truth. Just they can work hard to get all these Hogaaks in play, and we just bounce it. We might want some Spreading Seizes. So cards we don't want. I actually don't think we want Force Negation this. Maybe as a 2-of. They're going to be bringing in more spells. I mean, I know it won the game there, but there's so many hands where they don't have Faithless Looting. They just start off with Stitcher's Supplier or something else, Carrion Feeder, into something else. Okay, cards I don't like. Harbinger is good. I don't know if we need the second Seize. Okay, Marrowwit Sniper is probably not good. I think I'm just going to take out this combo. This is just a silly combo. I can't even block Hogaak, bounce my creature back to my hand, so that's not going to work. I have 25 creatures in the deck now. I know I don't like Silver Gill Adapt in this matchup, but I think given that I've already taken out so many creatures, I'm going to have to just keep it in. Take out... okay, I won't have so many Spreading Seizes. Stick to 2. I guess we can take out 1 Silver Gill Adept. Harbinger's good, Trickster's good, Echoing Truth is good. If they don't have a sack outlet and they have a bunch of Vengevines in play, you can bounce them all back. Looks fine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm so high on Force Negation in this matchup. Just feels like a paperweight. Feels like... or just feels pretty dead.
That is amazing.
I guess the hand is good. If we have 2 Lords, they don't deal with it. It's a good hand.
I mean, look at the patterning here. This is amazing.
Yeah, we've got a full house. Shriekhorn. Is this Dredge? Do we screw up? Because if it's Dredge, I definitely need Force of Negation. I think some Hogaak decks have Shriekhorn. Faithless Looting, Copperline Gorge. Oh, it's Dredge. This hand sucks.
This hand is great.
Yeah, Life from Alone. Wow, we did not sideboard properly. There's Creeping Chill. So, I think our odds of winning this are now very small. In fact, yeah, we're just doomed. Our opponent already has Conflagrate in the graveyard. We need, like, I don't know, turn 1 for Grafdigger's Cage to even have a chance. Our opponent resigning early was... well, I mean, it wasn't too early. Looked like they were going to lose. But that was the right call on their part. Two Life from the Loams. Bloodghasts. Yeah, we're just screwed.
Yeah, but if you put him into his hand, he doesn't have any black mana to cast them.
But they just dump it back into their graveyard with Faithless Lootings and stuff like that.
Assuming they have it.
Well, they have a Conflagrate in their graveyard, and that makes them discard cards if they want flashback. Now I feel like I want to resign early. Hogaak, very easy matchup. Dredge, very difficult matchup. Very different. Because of Conflagrate in the graveyard. And I don't think Echoing Truth is nearly as good because of cards like Conflagrate. Like, you just bounce everything back to their hand, and they're like, okay, I'm just going to dump it back anyway. I don't think it's very good. And also, cards like Grafdigger's Cage are not as good because they have Faithless Looting and Cathartic Reunion to dig for their artifact destruction cards. Yeah. Is there any chance? No, there's no chance. We're dead. I'm not even gonna try.
Die with 2 islands on the battlefield.
I can Echoing Truth the Bloodghast, but then I'm just passing the turn, doing nothing this turn. They'll get them back in the graveyard. They'll just play a land, and that'll be it. Okay, so against Dredge, totally different story. Still don't like Silver Gill Adapt, but I do want the Force Negation, and I do think we need the Spreading Seizes to be able to attack for victory. Oh no, I don't really like Deprive here. Okay, what do I not like? Oh yeah, I don't like Echoing Truth. This is awful. Like, maybe some are okay, but it's not that good. Is Cloudstone Curio good in this matchup? Probably not. Maybe I'll just take them all out. Is Chalice good in this matchup? Maybe not, just because I'm going to be bringing in the cage. Like, Chalice is probably fine.
Hell in the cell.
This is definitely a matchup where I prefer Simic Merfolk, because having more 2-drop Lords is way better than having Rajiri in this matchup. It's garbage. Again, like, how I'm mulliganing too much. I'm mulliganing too much, especially against a deck like this. Well, okay, I'm not going to complain. We'll keep this. I guess we'll dump a Trickster. No, I guess we'll dump a Mutavault.
See ya.
And we'll start off with turn 1, Aether Vial into turn 2, Cage. The second Mutavault's not worth as much. Now we need a land to start getting stuff going, but even on turn 2, I'm going to play Grafdigger's Cage. They're probably digging for Artifact Hate. Shriekhorn, Faithless Looting, and Stinkweed Imp.
Thank.
So it's cards like Faithless Looting and Cathartic Reunion. Helps them find the hate cards to beat things like Cage and Aether Vial. So if I can draw a land, probably by next turn, I think I like my chances. Unless they can answer this Cage. Then things are still going to be problematic. Narcomoeba enters the red. Oh yeah, does not enter the red zone. You know, nothing enters, but they found Ancient Grudge. They can't cast it. It's in the graveyard. It's useless there. Welcome to a bad draft deck. I'm hoping they play like Life from the Loam instead of Shenanigans. I think they mistap their mana or something. Okay, they're digging. They're digging for Shenanigans. Or some answer to the Cage. Nothing there. Okay, they're digging. They can still dredge. They still didn't find it. Okay, so this is where I want...
Relic of Progenitus.
No, I don't have that.
No.
But I really want to land so I can start attacking. Let's get the attack going. Pressure this turn.
Thank
There
you.
we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to attack. Do I attack with the Master of the Pearl Trident? Sorry, like, do I put in play? I can attack for 5, put them down to 12. Then if I draw another Lord, that will be 7, 10. Doesn't kill them. Because I don't want to make the Lord vulnerable to, say, yeah, so it's not a... Even if I go running Lords, it doesn't kill them, so I don't want to leave my Master of the Pearl Trident vulnerable. Another thing is I also don't want to really play my Tricksters for no value. I would like to tap some things down that they might put as blockers, like Stinkweed Imp. But I mean, if they hardcast a Stinkweed Imp, I guess that's fine. We Trickster at end of turn, then put our Master of the Pearl Trident in play. Okay, they're loaming. Grafdigger's Cage is working. So they can loam, they can cycle. Okay, it looks like they're preparing Lightning Axe, so we're not going to put our Lord in play. Continue with all this other stuff. I've never seen Grafdigger's Cage work so well. Usually it does not work very well for me. Guess I'll put this thing in play. Merfolk. I don't know, leave up the blue mana for something.
Make them scared.
Make them scared, yeah. We got blue mana. Got blue mana over here.
Put fear into the heart of the boogeyman. 3.
So if they're gonna Lightning Axe something, got a Lightning Axe, I don't know. Benthic Biomancer?
2. I guess not.
They're gonna kill something. Yeah. That's fine. So we attack for... Okay. Now do we play Master of the Pearl Trident? We can attack for 5. So is there any difference? We're going to attack for 3, and then if I play Trickster at end of turn, we're attacking for 8. But if I play Master of the Pearl Trident now, we attack for 5, put them down to 7, and we do have lethal on the board, so there is a difference. There is a difference. See, putting the Lord in play last turn, leaving it vulnerable for no reason. Like, if there's a chance I can increase the clock a little bit faster, I'll go for it. Oh, they found Hogaak. Can't come and play from the graveyard. Can't even come into play from their hand. Blast Zone on 1. That's going to be a hell of a play this turn.
But
Okay,
now
so
so
what?
out.
Yeah, but like a billion things are about to enter the battlefield. Including Hogaak. Oh, maybe not this turn. Okay, so we can attack for 5 next turn. What can they do next turn? They've got... There's nothing good I can draw here. That's not really going to do it either. So I gotta dodge a Creeping Chill. Which I'm sure my opponent has plenty of.
Shocks are offline. Lots of stuff is offline.
Damn, that Blast Zone at just the right moment. Clock was not fast enough. Grafdigger's Cage did a great job. Damn, this Creeping Chill. So, but our opponent's gonna have a big turn here. They're gonna Faithless Looting. They're just gonna churn through their deck. They're going to cycle. They're gonna get at least they're gonna get a billion Dredge activations. So they're gonna and they missed so many Creeping Chills earlier. I can't imagine they're gonna dodge all the Creeping Chills now. Maybe they took out some Creeping Chills because I don't see them. Bloodghast.
Just the one.
2 more Prized Amalgams. What do they put in their hand? Golgari Thug. They could use blockers. We've got the Merfolk Trickster. Oh yeah, they can play Conflagrate, forget it. So now what can we do?
Here he comes.
Yeah, here's Papa. Looks like we're pretty dead.
That sucks. You're so close.
Yeah, we needed one more Lord in our hand.
Ugh.
I don't think there's any way we can win on this turn. Regate for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're dead. Do they have another Conflagrate in the graveyard? They don't. That honestly was not that bad of a draw. But I don't know what good this is going to do at the moment.
We'll see.
Okay, no... Would you have like 3 more Creeping Chills at the bottom of your library? I guess all the Creeping Chills are going to come out. Nah, okay, now it's over. We can't beat this. They're going to just get through the rest of their deck.
I think Relic needs to come back.
Well, Grafdigger's Cage was very good up until they played the Blast Zone. We gave them a free game too because I very poorly sideboarded. I'm just dead. Even if I play Trickster, tap down Hogaak, they have an attack for victory anyway. Well, we go 3-2. Dredge is definitely still there. It's still out there. It's still a winning deck. It's just not in nearly in high as proportion as the Hogaak deck. So I'm sort of leaning my preparation towards the Hogaak deck. But again, another disappointing league. Just a bunch of decks that are not. They're not like the decks of the format. These are. Well, we're up against like Blue Moon. That is not a big deck. The Blue Moon is nowhere right now. We're up against Infect. There was like a lot of buzz around in Infect when the format, like when Modern Horizons came out, but that deck disappeared. These are all like day 1 GP decks. But if you want to win the GP, you need to be prepared against the decks that are going to rise to the top of day 2. And that's the preparation I'm not getting. I wish I had that preparation. And like in the last few leagues that you've seen, I'm not getting that preparation. I don't know how well my deck is going to perform against those decks. So we do the deck tech. We didn't see anything out of Cloudstone Curio, unfortunately. And so like my fear is maybe this is fancy. This should just be like Master of Waves. Although I don't know if Master of Waves would have done that great in this league. Modern's still fast. We're up against a lot of decks that I don't think care. Like Infect doesn't care about Master of Waves. Dredge. I think Dredge can beat Master of Waves easily. What else doesn't care about Master of Waves?
A lot of things don't.
It probably would have been good in that blue-red control matchup, but we mulliganed too much in either game for it to matter. We didn't have the mana to cast a Master of Waves. So I wish we saw some more play out of this, but it wasn't to be. If I were to change anything... Honestly, if I were to change anything, I'd probably still like turn this into Master of Waves. And turn this into Curse Catcher. I think Curse Catcher is better positioned than it normally has been for a long time. You can hit a turn. You can hit stuff out of Dredge. I think you choke the mana of Infect by enough. Curse Catcher might be on its way back, and it would be good against Burn. Curse Catcher is good against Burn. Yeah, don't deny how good Curse Catcher is against Burn. I don't mind having the 2 Force Negations in the main and 2 in the sideboard. It was... Did we play against Hogaak this league? I don't think so. It was just Dredge.
No, you just lost against Hogaak.
That's not really the Hogaak deck. There's a deck that's just built for Hogaak.
Well, he was in there.
I know the Hogaak was in the deck, but it's not.
Otherwise, then no.
It's not a Hogaak deck. It's a Dredge deck. It's built around Dredge, not Hogaak. What else can I say? Yeah, like there's a lot of disappointing playtesting, and it's because they merged the leagues. They've merged the leagues. I'm just playing against a bunch of friendly league decks. And it's bad preparation for GPs. I'm gonna go in sort of. I'm probably gonna end up playing Simic, some variation of Simic that I think I hope will do well, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm probably gonna play some version of Simic. I do like what Mirror Regery gives to the table. I think Mirror Regery is good. Maybe I could play with a few more instead of like Merfolk Mistbinder, but still having all those 2-drop lords are very enticing. Very enticing. But anyway, that's going to be our match for today. We're going to thank all my patrons for supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and the Magic Mastermind. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing with Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.